well rounded. What's good with a clapback gang? What's good with a quiet gang? What we got going? Cracking in this thing, man. Yeah, man, y'all. I had a busy day today, man. Internet, computer wise, I had a busy day. I had some different things I had to do at certain times. I had to do them. Uh, Messed around and forgot I had to go pick my kids up. I mean, I didn't forget to go pick them up. I forgot that the time I set documentary, uh, for my documentary, basically my documentary streaming was at the same time I would be pulling up from day school. So I had to move the timing and then trying, trying to load not trying to load the documentary, but was finishing up, doing some finishing touches, and my computer kept acting weird and kept acting up. I was like, "What's going on?" And then past few days, I've been having some weird stuff going on with my microphone, so I already been taking care of that, as far as like contacting Microsoft, talking to them, and all that blase. But I kind of just stopped. I didn't finish it. I didn't finish. I didn't finish the uh the troubleshooting that I was doing on my computer. So I'm getting on my computer, just steady messing with it, doing what I do. And I'm noticing it still got the little problems and stuff. So what I decided to do today was uh try to, fix it myself like I always do. And still wasn't getting nowhere. The mic I just kept having like the mic would cut off. I mean, like I was streaming the other day, and in mid stream the mic just cut off. And I was like, what the hell is going on? So tried to fix it myself. Uh Downloaded some driver programs, and did this and did that. Long story short, I just I just wasted my time when all I had to do was contact the Microsoft, and they can go on your computer. They can take control. They can take control of your mouse and your computer, and they can fix it right there in your face. Like, I'm still new to computers, y'all. I'm still learning this stuff. I don't know anything about this, man. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to grab my computer and take it to a software, repair company. I'm old fat. I'm 44 years old. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to grab my computer and take it somewhere. Of course, our town don't have no computer. I where to take it. I'm gonna have to keep it in there and wait on them to get done working on it, and I'm gonna have to go back up there and pick it up. Ah, man, you leave your computer right where you got it. Man, the technician will take over your computer and right in your face, right there, he'll fix it. Whatever your mic is, if you have a microphone failure problems, all that is update. It's an update problem. That means your mic need to be up, your audio drive need to be updated, your microphone need to be updated, your screen record mic something need to be updated, but you might not be able to find out how to do it. So yeah, all I did was hit Microsoft up. I went in my Microsoft app, went up there and chatted. You gotta look for the chat. Look for somewhere on there where you say contact support and chat. That's what solved the problem. They will hit you up and ask, can they have access to your mouse? When he first asked it, I was looking at the chat and I was like, what the hell is dude talking about? Can you have access to my mouse? And I was thinking like, well, yeah, just tell me where you at so I can bring my computer to you, because I don't have a mouse. So I got I got a pad, a touch pad. He was like, no, no. He's like, no, I just need your permission. Once I gave my permission, man, I moved my hands back, and all of a sudden you just seen my mouse clicking on stuff and opening up stuff, and I'm like, dude is sitting here working on I'm old fashioned, y'all. I know this sound cornballish. I know anybody that you've been on computers, you already been through this. It's funny to you. You already knew this. I didn't know this. I didn't know computer techs could repair your computer while you have your computer at home. Like, yeah, right in your face. Right in your face. It's something that need to be did, and your computer not malfunctioning right, please go to Microsoft, contact support. They will go on your computer, they'll screen share, and to where you can see that you won't see who it is, but you'll see what they doing. And right there in your face, they gonna fix it. Like I've been in here stressing to my wife, man, crying, fussing, about to throw the computer, about to take it back to where I got it from, about going through all this nerve wracking stuff. And all it simply was something as small was let us know. Ask us, tell us. Like mainly I like to fix it myself. Like I can do I can do the research, I can dig up all the all the information, the videos, asking AI, Google searching. I'll do all the groundwork myself. And if I can fix it, I'll fix it myself. But this was one problem I kept having and kept having. And I telling y'all, man, I did entirely well, I thought I did everything. I was doing some stuff. It wasn't everything. I was doing a lot of uh audio drive, reprogramming. I was getting new drivers. I got a new had I had got a new app, a new driving app. I don't know what it was called, and I was using it to clean up and update drivers in my computer, trying to get that audio right. Man, I just wasn't getting nowhere, man. Like I said, you sometimes it's good to ask for help. That's what I noticed today. So today's lesson is ask for help. Ask for help. It's okay. It's okay. You can't fix problems all the time. It's- you can't fix problems all the time yourself. I don't think I said that right, but y'all get what I'm saying. Yeah. But we in this thing. Man, my mic when I had dropped my documentary, it was like it was going almost like 5 o'clock. I was supposed to drop it at 3:30 and it ended up being like 4:50 something. And like I said, the reason what took me so long, what took me from 3:30 to 4:50 is because what during the finishing touches, I was people was bothering me and stuff, and I would leave my computer. And when I came back to my computer, I had it off, offset or something cut off or whatever. So whatever I was editing had stopped. I had to start over and redo, not redo the whole edit, but I had to, I had to re-record instead of download. Like man, I know it sound confused, sound like some computer geek stuff, but I mean, it's just what it is, man. And then once I figured out what it was, I good. Like I said, then the next problem came. Wait, my mic ain't coming on. So now I'm sitting in my live stream studio looking at trying to figure out why my mic volume ain't moving. Like that ain't moving. So I cut my computer off, cut it back on, still didn't work. Cut it off, cut it back on. I did that about 3, 4 times. My mic would never come on. Today it was not going. Today it was like, no, nope, I don't care. You for the past couple weeks, I've been having to cut it back off. Okay, I'm just gonna start from the beginning. It's gonna be a real fast story. It ain't long. Basically, I bought this computer in January. And before I got this computer in January, I had not probably been on a computer for about 10 years, 15 years, something like this, since I've been in school. Like I said, I'm 44 years old, so it's been a long time since I touched a computer, even looked at one. My kids deal with them all the time, but I couldn't tell you. Well, I did. During the pandemic, I was homeschooling, and I homeschooled for that whole time. That when kids was all out of school, I was homeschooling. So I had picked up on my basics on the computer then. That's all I knew. It's like the little basic stuff, how to cut it on, and that was only teaching you the school work programs. But anyway, with this is a whole different ball game. When I got a computer in January, I knew I was already YouTubing and I was gonna be live streaming. So I told myself, I said, let me see if I can figure out how to do this live streaming stuff. Cause I didn't man, I swear to God, y'all, January the 1st, January the 2nd, I didn't know anything about what I'm doing right now. With the way you see my channel, how I'm live streaming and all this stuff, my own music, all this, my own beat. I have not been on a computer before January this year for about 15, 20 years. It's been that long. Like I have been completely out of touch. That means producing beats, uh, documenting anything. I've never journalized. Never been a journalist. Only thing I've been doing is rapping. I used to record my own rap song, and I got like several mixtapes on SoundCloud. But those recordings was done through a Android and an old iPhone that I had a cheap studio on. Like basically, I had a studio program on a little cell phone that I had. And each and every song that you hear, I got on SoundCloud. I used that little cheap app. It was a studio app that I had on a cheap cell phone that I was recording. And I was trying my best to make it sound like I was in the studio, but you can clearly tell I wasn't. Like some of the songs, the vocals was off beat. And that was because the apps would keep crashing. Like every time I would record the song, when I tried to overtrack or lay another track on it, it would crash and the beat would move separately from the vocals. Like it would automatically move separate from the vocals. So I had to send the song back through another app, editing app, to paste the vocals back on the beat. And it would paste them on as good as it could do it. It wasn't perfect, but it would sound way better than after the crash. Like when I recorded, I pasted everything on beat, everything was on point, and everything was laid right. But once you send it through, upload it, it changed. The song, the recording would change. The vocals would be off of beat. The beat would be delayed like 3 seconds. So I had to send it through another editor just to fix that. I'm amazed. I'm surprised I was able to figure out how to do that. Because if you go on a studio app and lay a song down, once you upload it and send it to your Dropbox, it's stuck like that. Like however it come out when you get done uploading it, that's the way it is. That's the finished track. But to I was able to mix the mix songs. Like I was able to remix a mixed song. Take the song that was mixed and then put it in another editor and remix it again and paste them together. So man, I wish I had a recording on doing this. Y'all would not believe what I'm saying if I showed you. The app was called Rap Fame. It's still out now. I can look it up now. It's called Rap Fame. Matter of fact, let me type it in. It's called Rap Fame. This is this is the app I use to record all my music on SoundCloud. And let me see, Rap Fame. Unless it don't exist, I don't know. Rap Fame app. Yep, that's it right here. So this is the app that I use. This is the app that I use when I recorded my music that's on SoundCloud. And it's a little cheap app, but it's got a studio. It's got like a studio in it, and I just used what I had, and ended up making a lot of mixtapes and put them on there and uploaded them and all this stuff. But like I said, that was cheaply done. It was on a small, cheap cell phone, and the format of the studio wasn't 100%. Anytime you're using a computer format on a cell phone, you're not gonna get the quality. You're not gonna get the quality or the features that you would get if you had a computer. So like I said, the apps was crashing. You don't even have the data you don't even have the data space on your phone to be able for it to come out and record like it's supposed to sound. So you're gonna keep having problems trying to do it on the phone. So that's what basically I just worked with what I had and however it sounded, that's how I left it and ended up upgrading. Now I have a computer and everything that I've been doing cheap is done professionally now. It's no more cheap, no more fast done, no more offbeat verses, no more offbeat nothing, no more too loud, too low, nothing. Everything is professionally done, and I'm so excited about that. So my main thing was shoot. I need to I need to I need to get my mic back in order. Trying to get my mic back in order. Like I said, that's all. That was the last step. That was the last touch that I had, and figured that out. I didn't figure it out. I had to contact Microsoft and professional, like a licensed technician. Like I said, he took a hold of my computer, man. And when I tell you, he put the blessings of God on it. Oh my God, he put the blessings of God on it. Jesus, man. And so basically, like I was saying, I just got the computer in January. I'm just now figuring out everything. My microphone decided like a month ago, it started acting weird. I just started acting weird. Okay. Try to fix it. Didn't work. Try to fix it, didn't work. Hold on, y'all. People want to hit me up while I'm going live, chilling with so yeah, but yeah, basically the audio, like I said, it started acting up, and then I tried to go in, uh, uh, went online, looked up what to do. Every single option they threw out there, I did it. Try this, try that, I did all that. Nothing worked. Nothing worked. I'm talking about every single thing I could look up, nothing worked, nothing worked, nothing worked, nothing worked, nothing worked. And so reason why my microphone is so important to me and why I need it to be. And hold on, let me rewind a little bit. My microphone works on my computer. Like you can see the symbol on, so you will see it on. But when I'm recording, you can't see the volume moving up and down. And then once if I record like something and I go back and play it, you can't hear me. So you can see my mic on, but it wasn't working. It was one of those like one of those situations. It was one of them things, uh, and basically, let me close out of this. I was just trying to serve that, and it was still doing what it was doing. So, like I said, I couldn't figure it out. I had did everything and just still was acting up. So, like I said, the tech came through and took care of everything. Long story short, I ain't gonna keep on stretching out what I went through today. But I was just trying to basically explain what happened, why I didn't go live at 6:30 p.m. Why my documentary was an hour and a half later than it was supposed to be. I don't know how I forgot that I would be going to pick the kids up at 3:30. I'd be so excited to drop them and try to drop them as fast as I can without holding y'all up taking too much time. I have to think. I be having stuff I got to do. So it's only certain times I can do stuff. I can't just do everything at 3:30 or at 6:30 all the time. Sometimes I have to change it around, shit like that. yeah, but this shit, I'm aced out now. I'm good. I'm good. We in this thing. No more. I mean, no more of my problems ever again in my life. Y'all gotta understand that guy. He just solved my problems forever. Sometimes I will be in here like anytime you seeing a YouTuber's videos and whatever they got on their channel. If they're using a computer, you don't know. You don't know. Sometimes they going through a struggle. It's almost like another relationship. The computer can strain you out sometimes. It can almost make your head flip. And it's like you gotta sit up, you gotta baby it. Sometimes you gotta baby it sometimes. And then a lot of times too, it's just you need to call, you need to contact the computers, whoever you got your computer from, you need to contact the program, like Microsoft. You need what is it called? Contact support, not contact support. Yeah, just support, like chat. When you chat, so when you talking, trying to let them know something wrong. It's always good to do that. Find a chat, find a support chat. Y'all find it. Don't just be trying to work on it yourself. All you know what I'm saying. At least you know what you're doing, because you're gonna be sitting there. You're gonna be sitting there for 3 or 4 months. Or you're gonna be taking your computer to places and you ain't even got to do that. They can fix it right there while you sitting down. Right? That's new. That's brand new to me. I didn't know that. My boy Key Glock just dropped the album. It's hard, very hard. Of course, of course. My boy Key Glock. Uh, I got some news on Jesse Smollett. Apparently, he's about to get a big bag from them Chicago from trying to sue him. He's coming back, countersuing, and everything looking pretty good. But we'll get into
Jussie
it.
Smollett and the city of Chicago reached a settlement in a civil lawsuit filed against the actor. The city was seeking 100.
It's playing fast. Hold on, y'all. Let me mute my mic. Since it's working so good today. Uh,
Jussie Smollett and the city of Chicago reached a settlement in a civil lawsuit filed against the actor. The city was seeking $130,000 in reimbursement for the cost of the investigation into his claims of a racist and homophobic attack in Streeterville that police determined was a hoax. Smollett filed a countersuit against the city for malicious prosecution, maintaining the attack was real. So far, the terms of the settlement have not been made public. Jussie Smollett
All right, yeah, I forgot to cut my mic on. Basically, I was talking about Jesse Smollett. He, if y'all don't know who he was, he played on the show Empire. His daddy was Robert, not Robert. His daddy was guy I just talked about on my live, Howard, whoever was. What's his name? I can't think of the actor's name, but his dad, the daddy on the show was Terrence Howard. He played up the guy that the same actor in Hustle and Flow. He's a good actor. But and I had did a live of him talking about he won't ever do any gay roles in any movies. He played the father. Jesse Smollett played the singing son on there. And a story came out where he claimed he got ruffled up and whooped by two big dudes, and they put a noose around his neck. And he leaked a video of him basically after the situation. He had the noose still hanging around his neck, and he was explaining what happened and all that. But the city of Chicago ended up charging him for saying he was lying. He wasn't telling the truth. When he came back, countersued them, and everything is looking good. He's about to get a bag off of that. If y'all trying to say I made up something, what if something really happened to me? Now I'm in panic mode, thinking y'all won't even help me. All y'all gonna do is just say I'm making up something. So for that reason, I'm gonna sue y'all. Embarrassment. Y'all embarrass me in front of the world. For that reason, I'm gonna sue y'all. So yeah, he had a good fighting chance, and it seems like he's winning the fight, and he gonna get what he deserved if he was really, if he was really harmed and had all that really happened, if it was true. Seemed like he getting what he got coming to him in a good way. So shout out to Justice Smollett, man. I'm proud. I'm proud of you for sticking to that fight, and stand on top of your stuff, man. Mighty ring it up. Oh. But yeah, it's Friday night, y'all. Y'all know I'm in here chilling. I'm laid back. Ain't doing nothing, just pulling out stuff and speaking on stuff, speaking on shiznit. I'm just happy with everything on my computer working, man. Ain't no more headaches, no more cutting it off and back on. Right when I'm finna go live, all of a sudden now my mic ain't working. I gotta cut my computer off, cut it back on. It takes time because it don't just pop on and off fast. You know what I'm saying? Just that's the things you gotta go through, man. And nobody knows unless you talk about it. Nobody knows because our job is to make it look like it's easy. Make it look like it work every time. It work every time I push a button. Everything come on like I needed to and cut off when I needed to. Nope, it don't work like that. You better know about program updates and all that because if you don't, your ass gonna be screwed. Yeah, yeah. Just see smooth legs. This might no, I said there you go. Hmm. Let me see what Big U got going on. Big U, what you got going on, man?
All right, so it looks like we've got an update in this whole big.
Is this an update?
All right, so it looks like we've got an update in this.
Is this an update when it come out? 6 hours ago. Let me see what my boy KB talking. What Big U? What you got going on, Big U? I'm gonna let KB goes live. Shout out to KB goes live. Let me let him speak on what Big U got going on because he keep himself in the news.
Whole Big U, Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, Rolling 60s, Rico indictment, right? I'm sure you guys are familiar with the situation. I'm not going to spend a lot of time going over everything that has happened, but we are getting some news, some information today that people have officially started taking plea deals in this case. Now, you might be asking, why is that important? Why does that matter? Because obviously, when people start taking plea deals, it means that they have admitted to committing the crimes that they are accused accused of, and in exchange for a plea deal, they basically have to admit that they are guilty. This ultimately will work against Big U and everybody else that was charged in this RICO, because when people take plea deals and admit that they actually had some involvement in whatever they're being accused of, obviously that's not gonna look good when the other defendants go to trial. So today we are talking about this guy Christian Forbes, aka Bus. You might recognize his name from the poster that the police showed to the press when this RICO indictment was first unsealed and everybody was getting arrested. He's right here down at the bottom right. And Christian Forbes was basically charged with selling firearms to people in the rolling 60s. Now, if you guys have been keeping up, you know that part of the government's indictment against Big U is that he was constantly in possession of firearms, even though he was a felon after catching a pretty lengthy sentence back in the 1990s. And the government has basically alleged that this guy, Christian Forbes, is the person that was providing firearms. Not only that, but Zahir Mitchell, also known as Brick Baby, has also been accused of obtaining and having
My bad, y'all. I forgot to cut my mic off. I know they probably sound horrible. I'm gonna cut my mic off though, so it'll stop echoing.
firearms when he's not supposed to. Back just the other day, we talked about his gun case being pushed back to October. So apparently this Christian Bus guy is the guy that was providing firearms. And yesterday, paperwork was actually posted on Pacer confirming that this guy is the first person to take a plea deal.
Well, we just checking out the paperwork.
So we can see the case number here.
The paperwork says Joseph T. McNally acting. I guess Joseph McNally is that Big U? I'm not sure. It's kind of fuzzy, so I can't really. It's not really too clear where I can read it.
Here, CR 20.
Okay, pull it up. Attorney for plaintiff. Let's say plea agreement for defendant Christian Forbes. This continues the plea agreement between Christian Forbes, also known as Bus, defendant.
40056, and that's the case number.
Is that Big U? I don't know. Hold on, y'all.
Number for Big U, that's the case number for Brick Baby. Right, it's the same case number for everybody that's involved, and you can see it says plea agreement for defendant Christian Forbes, aka Bus. Okay, and the paperwork says this constitutes the plea agreement between Christian Forbes, also known as Bus, and the United States Attorney's Office for the Central District of California in the above captioned case. This agreement is limited to the USAO, that's the United States Attorney's Office, and cannot bind any other federal, state, local, or foreign prosecuting, enforcement, administrative, or regulatory authorities. And then it lays out his obligations for him to get this plea. It says defendant agrees to, at the earliest opportunity requested by the United States Attorney's Office and provided by the court, appear and plead guilty to the single count indictment, which charges defendant with engaging in the business of dealing firearms without a license in violation of 18 United States Code 922. He also agrees to not contest facts agreed to in this agreement, abide by all agreements regarding sentencing contained in this agreement, appear for all court appearances, surrender as ordered for service of sentencing, obey all conditions of any bond, and obey any other ongoing court order in this matter. He agrees to not commit any crime. He also agrees to, and this one right here is important, be truthful at all times with the United States Probation and Pretrial Services Office and the court. Y'all hear that? Y'all see what that says? He agrees to be truthful at all times with the United States Probation and Pretrial Services Office and the court. Now, I'm not saying that that implies that he has given them information, but it does say that he agrees to be truthful at all times. It also says that he is going to pay the applicable special assessment at or before the time of sentencing unless defendant has demonstrated a lack of ability to pay. And I think the special assessment fee is like $100 or something. But it says defendant further agrees to the abandonment to the United States of any interest of the defendant in the following firearms, ammunition, and accessories seized by law enforcement on or about March 23rd, 2022. And apparently they found him with a Glock Model 48 9mm caliber semi-automatic pistol that also had a gun case, a 38 special revolver bearing no serial number, commonly referred to as a ghost gun. He had approximately 130 rounds of ammunition and 4 firearm magazines that they found back, I guess, when he was first arrested in 2023. It says B, he also agrees to acknowledge that he is the sole owner of the seized asset and that no other person or entity has interest in the seized asset, and he's going to complete any legal documents, including the ATF Form 3400.1, which pretty much transfers ownership from him to the United States. It then lays out some of the United States Attorney's Office obligations when it comes to this plea agreement, and they basically agreed to not contest facts that are agreed to in this agreement, abide by all agreements regarding sentencing contained in this agreement, and at the time of sentencing, they are going to provide that the defendant demonstrated an acceptance of responsibility for the offenses up to and including the time of sentencing. They are going to recommend a 2-level reduction in the applicable sentencing guidelines and recommend, if necessary, a move for an additional 1-level reduction if available at that time under that section. It gets into the nature of his offense. It says the defendant, Christian Forbes or Bus, understands that for him to be guilty of the crime charged in count 1, that is engaging in the business of dealing firearms without a license, the following must be true. First, Bus was willfully engaged in the business of dealing in firearms within the date specified in the indictment. And second, defendant did not have a license as a firearm dealer. His penalties are this right here. It says Bus understands that the statutory maximum sentence that the court can impose for a violation of Title 18 is 5 years imprisonment, a 3-year period of supervised release, and a fine of $250,000 or twice the gross gain or gross loss resulting from the offense, whichever is greatest, and a mandatory special assessment fee of $100.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of it's probably gonna be a lot of reading. I ain't finna play all that, but basically that's about Big U. Y'all probably don't even care about him. He from California, a crip from California that got indicted. He got a lot of BS going on. He's in hot water right now. He in hot water. He
Bus and
got
his
some
counsel
records.
had
I don't know what to say about old Big U.
Jussie Smollett and
Old
the
Big
city
U.
of Chicago.
Oh man, I don't want to watch it again. My boy Key Glock just dropped the album. Man, hard, of course. In fact, that's what I'm about to do. I'm finna go listen to this Key Glock. Listen to the Key. Check out Key Glock new album. Cause I listened to about 3 songs last night. Oh, tight, hard. He never failed me, so I already knew that was gonna sound good. But I was only able to listen to about 3 songs, 4 songs. It was real late. I didn't want to wake my kids up, so just tonight I'll be able to actually listen to it. Since it's Friday night, they ain't got school in the morning. Ain't nobody got school in the morning. What am I doing now? I ain't doing nothing. Finesse 2 times. I don't know if y'all seen that. Y'all probably missed that. Let me show y'all the ending of this guy about to cry.
All right, so everybody already.
Hold on, this might be a touch up. Okay, hold on, y'all. And I'll talk about that next week. 1090 Jake. Yeah, so I got some news on 1090 Jake. Basically he was supposed to been yeah. While he was locked up, he was basically getting locked up. So I got some info on y'all. Got 1090 Jake. If anybody knows that YouTuber, he's supposed to be all this kind of dead this and supposed to be gangster and been in jail and got tattoos all on his face, man. But I got some news on him getting exposed. He's supposed to be in somebody's fruity booty while he was locked up. Got something to do with Rambo or Bambo or something. They say, oh, 1090 Jake was a prison wife. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that next week. Cause it might I'm gonna dig into that some more. See if he got a response or something like this, so I can add that in there. Because of course he got a response. He got to be defending himself. Uh, I about don't even want to play this finesse two times stuff, man. This dude right here. Hold on. Hold your horses. I just want to play the internet. Yeah, that's it. Oh,
Ain't never went did y'all no dirt, man. I ain't never did y'all nothing, man. I can't even really just sit up and blame King. He a real baby. He going off of motherfuckers around him. King don't know. He know. He know, but I can't charge him like that, man. Yeah, I mean the kid shit out the one. Everybody know King know better. But in the same sentence, King don't understand moral and principle. He don't know what that means. King do not know the definition of principle. He don't even know how to spell. He don't know how to read. So he don't know the definition of principle and moral. So yes, he know what he doing, but in the same sentence, he don't know that there's some shit that you don't do as a young man. Like, you don't do that shit, and he don't know that part.
King loyal to money.
He loyal to money, most definitely. He ain't loyal to none but money in a situation. That's it. And then, shit, if you were gonna let a nigga fuck you, you should let me get him. Like, you over there to let a nigga make a page and everything, you ain't even got control of it, making money off you. You ain't. That's a whole nother conversation. Fuck them. Fuck that shit. I just want to let it be known, George, man. Y'all dead wrong, man. Y'all dead wrong. Y'all sent a protector and a provider, man. A nigga who protect his family, man, 24/7 and provide for his family 24/7. And then you ain't just go to 2 precincts. You went to 3 precincts to make sure that I went to jail, man. You made sure that them folks sent me to jail, man. You know what I'm saying? But get what though? I don't know what you think gonna come behind this shit. I'll be back. And when I come back, I'm coming back even harder. And guess what? That still ain't gonna stop your daughter from doing what the fuck I tell her to do. Nah. It's still my bitch. Nah. I got her. And when all this legal shit over with, we come and get them kids. So your old ass can sit on down and go on and get your laughs off and shit now. But when this legal shit over for us, cause your ass ain't gonna do nothing but put the
What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button.
he said, yeah. He said, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Yeah, man. So finesse two times basically played itself, man. Played itself and laid itself, man. You know, he got a bunch of got a bunch of personal stuff going on. Can't get himself together. Cannot get himself together for the life of nobody. Oh, woo. Yeah, I'm finna slide out this thing, man. Yeah, I'll see y'all. Well, let me see. Monday. Yeah, I'll holler at y'all Monday. Put my socks on. Don't get my little Friday started. Cat. Probably have to clean out a litter box. Clean out my cat litter box. Really want to put my dog, put him out. Oh, no. Shannon Sharp. And hopefully we'll have some updates on Shannon Sharp. I don't know it's been quiet so far. It might be a good thing for him. It's quiet. Stuff, it'll pass away, it'll pass pass on and new story will come up and that'll fade on to the back. Or he might be straight, he might be good. But I'm out this thing, man. I'll holler at y'all Monday. Or unless I decide to go live tomorrow or Sunday. Any breaking news, anything pop up, y'all know me. I'll be here. Till then, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Y'all come on through. Slide on through. Holla at your boy. All right. Yo. Oh, yeah. If you're no good, oh, hold on, let me get it right. But y'all already know who it is. Y'all know who it was cousin, cousin. If you know better, go better. If you knew better, do better. This is the Clapback Show, and I'm out this thing, and I will holler at y'all. Yeah.
What you fuck? What was you saying? Don't stop acting tough. Your partners ain't sliding. I guess you just had no damn boo-hoo. Now blow out his mind. I'm back on this money. She call it a grind. Put your life on the line. Looking his eyes, you can tell that he's scared, but they ain't ready to die. Gang get an order. Them soldiers don't stand by them 762s. They singing the tune. Is you ready to? Guess what you fuck? What was you saying? Don't stop